I have a family of 5, my 4 kids and I. 2 of us are victims of gunshot violence from the community in which we serve. The mayor tell you we serve the community. We go out Christmas morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, delivering toys to people that would not have had anything for Christmas, and we're not even safe in the community in which we serve. And my daughter and I get shot, and then this young lady get killed, among other murders that has happened before that. And people have worked hard to retire, can't sit on the porch. There's no respect, no common sense, no common courtesy, no common decency. And we're being pushed to the point where you can't say nothing to nobody about anything, and there are no boundaries because you get canceled or harassed for just trying to speak up and do what's right. And it's just time for the community to stand up. Everybody was out there at the park on Facebook Live. You know who did it. You got the videos. Turn it in to the police department, because if it was your family member, you would want somebody to help solve the murder when you was affected by a crime.
Police say Patton Public Park was full of black families celebrating when suddenly one woman was killed, 1 young adult, 3 teens, and a child was injured. 8 months later, the community is still looking for answers regarding this tragedy. Ariel Yarbrough was 32 years old. According to her Facebook, she lived in Birmingham, Alabama, and was studying her master's at Alabama A&M University. She was described by everyone in the community as a sweet and loyal person.
She had a vivacious personality. She was very friendly and silly.
She was very successful as well. Ariel already held a degree with a BS in accounting. She was a revenue examiner, auditor, and a business license specialist, according to her LinkedIn bio. In her spare time, she also liked to spend it with her friends and family.
Niggas think they cute. What you was saying to them, Hello, cutie. Yeah. Say what now? Hello, cutie. And she changed the voice, y'all. Hello.
On the morning of Easter, she was spending quality time with her family. Later that afternoon, she went to the park to spend time with her friends. While she was spending time with her friends, a tragedy happened in a blink of an eye, leaving everyone in complete disbelief.
Good evening, I'm Dana Winter. Thank you for joining us. We begin with breaking news in Birmingham tonight. This was the scene at Patton Park. Police say 1 woman was found dead with gunshot wounds. More were taken to nearby hospitals. Police say there were hundreds of people in the park when bullets started flying. In a press conference, police report the shooting started with 2 men arguing in the park. Officers say 2 people were taken to a hospital in serious condition and another with life-threatening injuries. We will update this story on WKRG.com.
An eyewitness said there were roughly 1,000 people in the park celebrating Easter, many grilling and eating with their families. According to investigators and additional witness accounts, there was an altercation among 2 groups of males that took place, which led to the shots fired.
But at approximately 7 p.m., our officers responded to Patton Park while hundreds of people were in the park gathered on this Easter Sunday. There were several shots fired in which we responded to. We believe during our preliminary investigation that an incident or altercation amongst a group of males occurred in the park, which stemmed to several shots being fired.
The witness said one person opened fire and then multiple people started shooting in different directions. They didn't even know what they were shooting at, witnesses told police. One witness said she saw 2 women get shot. One was a teen who was shot in the chest, and the other was a woman who was shot to the ground. That victim was 32-year-old Yarborough, who was on the ground just outside the passenger door of her vehicle. Some witnesses claimed they saw her trying to help children, which led to her being shot. Due to the chaos, police and EMS drivers were having trouble getting into the area. Once police arrived, they went to the scene of the incident and found the 32-year-old. Unfortunately, she was pronounced deceased upon arrival. During the investigation, evidence collected indicated over 30 rounds were fired. The police later found out a 21-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 5-year-old were also shot during the mayhem. The victims were transported to an area hospital and their conditions were all listed as stable, all innocent bystanders. Police believe there were multiple shooters. Still to this day, no arrests have been made. Police believe people know who may have done this, but will remain silent due to fear.
This time we don't have any suspects in custody. This park was full of people, full of families, and we know people saw things today. With this incident, we need people to come forward with any information that you may have concerning this incident. No matter how much, how big, how small you may think it is, it's valuable to us tonight. It's time we have to stand up for our communities when things like this happen. This was a park full of people. There were several children in the park tonight. So if you have information, please give us a call directly.
Anyone with any information related to this incident is encouraged to contact Crime Stoppers at 205-254-7777. A cash reward is available for credible information that leads to an arrest. They will love this case to be solved before the new year. Her parents hope that her story will help others come forward to tell what happened and to tell who did this to the many families to get closure.
I just feel like I'm in a daze or a trance, and I know she's passed, but it doesn't seem real.
I have my quiet moments early in the morning, 5 o'clock. It starts rolling through my head that she's gone. Whether they catch them or not, it will not bring my daughter back. So there's no justice there still for me.
But I know if they do have information, most of them are fearful to tell because of retaliation. Just hope that this death can change some lives and minds and hearts to know that you can't bring somebody back. You can't go to Walmart and buy their life back.
Community members also came together. They were very upset about the silence in this matter.
I don't blame this on the mayor. I don't blame this on the city council. I don't blame this on the NAACP, nor do I blame this on the pastors. I blame this on the citizens in the community. Now you telling me that these guys got to put up $10,000 for somebody to come and tell the truth about what they saw? Now I'm telling you through my eyes, there were over 500 to 600 people just in this proximity. I'm not telling you what somebody told me. If you pull up those Facebook accounts that they have, that y'all can do, pull up those Facebook accounts and you can see just how many people were out here. You don't have to guesstimate nor estimate. It is time for us to take our eyes, our hands, and put them to work for our children. And are you telling me that some parent next year on Easter is going to have to remember their child in death, not in the resurrection of life? So I want to say to you, please ask these parents and ask these people who were here yesterday, Pastor Bass, while they sitting up here lying, and I'm calling you out. You're a liar, you're a murderer, and you're a thief. And if you kill, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll rob from anybody, that's even your mother. All of these people are not wrong who are standing here today. But I'm saying this to you, to this media in closing. I am fed up.
I'm on my way to the press conference. So what I'm about to do, cause these my folks, and somebody got to take a stand. So I'm about to put up $5,000, cause ain't nobody talking. $5,000 with anybody that has information for the murder of Pastor and Miss Yarborough's daughter, Keisha. And listen to this. 4.0 grade point average in school to get her master's degree in business. And she died trying to protect some younger kids from getting shot and took a bullet to the and ain't nobody talking. It's crazy. A young lady that I saw grow up in church, Ariel Yarbrough, the daughter of Pastor Yarbrough and his beautiful wife, was killed yesterday while trying to protect some other children. And I'm hurt, saddened, not just by that particular incident, all of the other crime-filled incidents that got people afraid to leave their homes and stop at the gas station to get gas or whatever. And I just find it interesting that nobody likes the police until somebody in your family get killed, and then you want the police. But now you have a no snitch policy because it haven't happened to anyone in your family. I have a family of 5, my 4 kids and I. Two of us are victims of gunshot violence. And I'm getting emotional. I'm trying not to get out of character because I'm really angry today. And my daughter is in counseling twice a week, thanks to counselor Crystal Mullins, and counseling my daughter through because she has post-traumatic stress disorder. Now this family is going to be affected by this forever. They'll never get their daughter back. I remember when her mother was pregnant with her, and she sung in the choir, 4.0 grade point average, in school to get her master's degree in business, and she's dead. And when is it going to stop? When are we going to cooperate with the police department to help solve some of these murders? When are we going to get back to decency and get back to being able to discipline our children? Thank you for this opportunity. These are not the words of the mayor and Congresswoman Terry. So this is Rickey Smiley. I said this. I understand, so I'm just separating so he don't get none of the blame for what I said. I said it, and I'm angry. And I want these murderers and all murderers found. Please cooperate with the Birmingham Police Department. Stop this no snitch policy. What is it for? What does it prove? For what? You're not cool if you turn somebody in that could possibly shoot your grandmother in the head while she's sitting on the front porch trying to enjoy her retirement? What are we supposed to do? How is that cool?
The truth is, all of us should be angry, and if you're not, I don't know. All of us should be sad, and if you're not, I don't know. There's certain things I understand, and there's certain things I don't understand, and I don't understand why a 32-year-old innocent black woman has to die when she's just minding her own business, enjoying her Easter Sunday in the park, fellowshipping with her friends, fellowshipping with her family. A park is supposed to be a safe space. A park is a space of fellowship and family and fun. It should not be of death. 5 children between the ages of 5 and 17 were also shot. There has to be some type of rule in place. No women, no kids. No women, no children. And, if that's violated, no snitching shouldn't even be a part of the conversation. All of us have cell phones. All of us love to use cell phones in public spaces when people are having fun. So we really want you. We are requesting, we are asking to turn over any footage you have from your own cell phone in the park yesterday that can be of any help to assist BPD in this open investigation of what happened yesterday, where this innocent person, Ms. Yarbrough, life was taken. It's not right. It's not fair. And we can't solve this without the public's help.
I am completely speechless I just cannot believe in a situation as tragic as this, the community could not get together to find out what happened. What is it going to take? I will continue to keep her friends and families in my thoughts and prayers. I will continue to keep those victims, those innocent bystanders in my thoughts and prayers. You guys, let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And with that being said, don't forget to check on your loved ones.